We are following some breaking news out of suburban Dalton.
And this comes just days after the trustees terminated the deputy police chief. Now the mayor of the village, Tiffany, has appointed him to a new position. NBC5's Regina Waldrop has reaction on today's announcement.
Good evening. An illegal appointment. That's what the trustees I talked to are calling this. They say the news took them by surprise, and now they're talking to legal counsel to figure out their next steps. Now, it was last Monday that Deputy Dalton Police Chief Lacey was put on administrative leave by the Dalton Village Board. Trustees say he returned to work the next day and was later fired for insubordination. Then today, trustees say they got word that Mayor Tiffany has now appointed Lacey as police chief without trustees voting on this appointment, and they say Lacey has also not been sworn in to the position. Now, Lacey was in court a short time ago. He was arraigned on federal bankruptcy fraud charges. It's alleged that he lied under oath in a scheme to hide assets and income from creditors to avoid paying more than $40,000 in a lawsuit settlement.
Well, Mr. Lacey is absolutely not guilty of all 9 counts. I believe he's cooperating. And if you cooperate, you have to admit your guilt first.
And happening here tonight in South Holland, a special meeting called by the Thornton Township Board of Trustees. They have a number of items on the agenda looking to curtail spending that they say is being done by Mayor Tiffany, who is also Township Supervisor. We should also mention that the Township is now into its new fiscal year and still without a budget. Reporting from South Holland, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Regina, thank you very much. And there are more money troubles tonight for the village of Dalton. Illinois Comptroller Susana Mendoza has stopped what are called offset fund payments in the south suburb. She says Mayor Tiffany administration has not submitted required financial reports to her office. As a result, payments from those who owe traffic fines and parking tickets and other municipal dollars have been halted. A recent investigation found Dalton is more than $3.5 million in debt.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Appreciate it.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Today I'd like to call to order this special meeting here for the Township. Today is August 15th, 2024. The time is 6:11. Thank you for coming out. Media, I see that you are here, but it saddens my heart that you are up here at this special meeting. We have downstairs where we have big bingo, a ton of seniors in the building. I think you guys should take your cameras downstairs and actually talk to real voters that really tell you the facts of how they benefit from Thornton Township. So I'm advising you to make a U-turn and go downstairs, because your colorful clickbait is not really what really helps the residents. So I just pray that you downstairs and get that information as well. They do?
Everybody that works here is in there, but the tax.
Finance department.
When can we see that?
You can see it whenever you want. So let me just be crystal clear up here.
Right now?
Yeah, I'll see whenever you want. We could have, so if you wanted to really go over this, you could get on this before we got here, and you guys create the proof once again. Y'all had these bills prior to what, a whole month ago? Y'all had every bill possible. Y'all had questions, concerns, issues. Y'all had over a month to talk about every single thing up here. Robert Hunt just stated that he gave everything to the clerk. So you guys not doing your job, which is check the balance, to make sure that everything that you want is there. So how are we only paying some things when we got important bills that need to get paid no matter what? And y'all know that. This is not how you run an operation, this is not how you run a business. So can any of you tell me why we can pay certain people and not others? So always y'all call it a special meeting, I gotta do some kind of something.
Yeah, we're talking. The thing is, you all reached out to us for a special meeting to pay certain bills. We still had to receive the invoices we asked for prior to the last meeting. And it was important that we pay insurances and different things like that. We didn't want any insurance to lapse, and we know that the food pantry, needed to be paid, everything in general assistance. So again, we wanted to make sure that we're able to get insurances and different things like that paid. We have a Oklahoma meeting on Tuesday, so we're just asking that we can be provided with invoices so we can, again, just make more informed decisions when we're going on. So that's the reason we're agreeing to pay certain things, but we would like to see invoices.
So that's all false that you're saying. You're sitting there telling lies once again. You guys have had every opportunity to go over invoices. Last meeting, if you was really concerned about paying insurance, trustee Carmen, you would have paid it at the last meeting. You guys sat here, trustee Carmen, trustee Chris. You both sat here and didn't pay nobody, not a single soul. How you have a special meeting on a day where we have number one? Number two, you gotta really want to pay the bills, you got a board meeting next Tuesday. So what was so urgent about this meeting today that we couldn't take care of this on Tuesday? So all these lies y'all tell me to stop it, because if y'all cared about that, you would have got paid each and every single time when we had our board meetings, but y'all didn't even pay nobody. From GA department to general fund department, you two, myself and trustee Thornton Greg Evans are the only two that agreed to pay everybody. So now, how are you guys saying that you ain't getting this, you're not getting that? Y'all call, well, y'all don't, let me take that back, y'all don't call. From my understanding, everything's getting to the clerk, so you gotta reach out, have a sit down, go over it anyway. So if you guys have questions, please talk to Keith Price.
Again,
First, I answer any question that you have.
Finance director, so he can't answer finance, we have a finance director for that. If I ask finance questions, that should come from the finance director.
Trust me.
Not Keith Price.
You should forward your questions to Keith Price. So if you got a question for him, then you can get that. Hold on. I'm telling you how. We go like this anyway. So if you got a question again, for the record, so everybody out like an crystal clear, reach out to Keith Price to get your answers. If you have a question, reach out to Keith Price. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Don't come to a meeting acting like no one's giving you anything. When again, you have made 12 to 15 meetings, right? And then show up to not one with staff. Now let's be crystal clear on that. With Robert Hunt, you made meetings with Keith Price, you made meetings with, and every department head in here, and you didn't show up to not one. So stop telling lies. And it's like y'all wanna just tear down the government here at Township, and that's not right. Because you guys been here way before me. You should want it to run, because there's a lot more going on since I came. It's been really busy, the numbers are all up, I've been telling y'all this and saying this, but y'all ain't nowhere to be found. I'm everywhere, y'all never that. And that's sad, myself, trustee Darlene, she the only one. We're the only ones that every single thing for Township happens. And we have a board, and the board should just show up, but y'all won't do that. Just like downstairs, y'all in the same building. Why y'all just stop downstairs? Why? You in the same building as the residents, the seniors, but y'all wouldn't even stop downstairs for big meetings. Make that make sense. But we up here for clickbait, we up here for the mess that get aired on the TV. But we won't do what's right is show positive light for Township. That's what says Mark, because y'all know that, but y'all not doing it. So is there a motion?
I'd like to say something. It's not about clickbait. I know you say that a lot, but I can speak for myself, and I think.
Hey, hold on, trustees. Y'all gotta cut that off, whoever that is. You gotta cut that off. Yeah. Okay, then you have to step out if you wanna have your phone going, you can step outside. Because right now we having a triple personal meeting.
It's our job to make sure things are accountable and transparent.
And it should always be transparent and accountable. Because at the end of the day, you was on this board, we're never talking like this, right? So you should have been putting this same energy in play when you weren't saying a word a year ago, so months ago. And when it goes to the administration's needs, they need everything that they put on their list, their warrant list, their bills list. You should make sure you pay it because it's a need for their department. Everything that they ask for is for their department, for the residents. So if it's something that you think is wrong or something that you see that you don't like, you should point that out and give it to staff, which is Keith Price. You let him know what that is, and then we will give you the answer to whoever spent it, whatever it is. But just to come here and say, I'm not paying nothing. I'm not paying no bill. But you know what? I'm gonna pay these 20 people, and that's all I'm gonna pay. That's not right. When there's other bills that's really, really important, which Robert has a list of, and you guys didn't even add it on the list. Come on, man, that's not right.
Put into question things that was saying, because I trusted the administration. I trusted the process. And the moment I didn't trust the process, I started asking questions. So that's why I sat here and I didn't say anything, because I trusted you. And that's what it is. And so now there are I don't trust the process, so I have to ask questions. Before it worked in that season where I didn't ask anything, that worked. But moving forward, it's not working, so I have to ask questions. I have to make sure.
So instead of going back and forth, that's what I told you, we can also have a conversation. My line is out for any board member that's sitting here, but I do want to pay the bills that is needed for us out there.
Okay, and I would like to say something.
So you want to go back and forth? We gonna go back and forth with people all day. That's what it is.
It's not about what it is, but you say things, and you know, one thing I've always been is kind to you, and I'm gonna always continue to be kind to you because that's who God is, right? But I will say this, yes, I did work for administration. I was her assistant for over 2.5 years, and I sit here and I remember the process. Let me tell you exactly why I don't trust the process. I didn't ask questions. I worked as your assistant. I saw a lot, I heard a lot.
Tiffany is wonderful. Tiffany, yay, Tiffany.
But the thing and the question is, you walk around as if you don't do anything, you don't make any decisions. And the first time I ever really questioned supporting this is when you went on this national platform and you said you didn't know anything about a foundation. But you forget that I was in certain rooms when certain things happened. And, you know, again, I always try to be tactful because, again, I don't like going back and forth. I don't like being center of attention. I don't like all this. But I don't like to feel like I'm being lied on. I don't like to feel like, you know, we're not telling the truth. And the reason I don't support you is because you were not honest about that foundation. I was in the room when it started. And then you came to my house after that unannounced and tried to get me to say somebody else started that foundation that did it. And so,
all right.
And I said,
okay.
Again, so you're trying to say anything about me not supporting for somebody else. I don't
put it out
support you
there.
because of you. I don't support you because, again, you act like you don't make decisions. You make every decision, you know, and maybe you didn't execute it, but I was there. I was your assistant for 2 years. So you sit up here week after week, you sit up here month after month and pretended. Like, and I've been kind to you. I've been patient, and I'm going to continue to be that way, you know. But, you know, for you to get up here and say, I'm not supporting you any other reason because of you, it's wrong because I don't support you because of you. Not for Keith Freeman, not for anybody else. I don't support you because you're not on. You're not on.
Okay. You're not a person.
Okay, that's right. Oh, coming on.
I'm not gonna take the bait because I can say so much stuff and just tarnish you right now. But I'm not gonna treat you that way. At the end of the day, the truth will be the truth, and the truth will come out. So you get here and say that people said this, did this. You know what it is. You know exactly who did what. And I hate that people hold your lips like this, and you get up here and you act like a whole different person. It saddens my heart to just see you act the way you're acting right now. But right now, we here on business. If you want to have this little cat fight, hold on, you out of order. If you want to have this little cat fight, we can handle this back there. Right now, let's handle the business, the agenda. The agenda is right now, going back to the agenda. Is there a motion to approve additional items on the warrant list for the general fund? Is there a motion to approve an ordinance establish tribal guidelines? Motion. Is there a second? Is there a motion and second?
What do we do with number 3?
Yeah, I just told y'all what it is. Y'all get hold on, y'all not in this meeting, stop.
Yes, we are, baby.
Is there a motion to approve an ordinance to establish a policy for adequate representation of events, locations for Thornton Township? Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second? Any discussion?
The reason we created this ordinance is because, we know you hold a lot of events in Dalton. And,
Yes.
I don't feel it represents Thornton Township as a whole. There are 16 other towns that represent Thornton Township. And we want to make sure that every resident in Thornton Township has access to be able to be a part of everything that we have. And some people don't want to travel to Dalton. You know, and I think we should have the events in a more neutral location until we can cultivate relationships with other municipalities and they can people and work with us. And so we just want to make sure that all Thornton Township residents have a place where they can feel welcome, and we want it to be inclusive to any resident anywhere. And so one city is not a full representation of the township, and that's why we created this ordinance.
That's shameful. You guys should know. I never seen nobody hate on this city that hard. But I don't think I'm gonna get a new name if you call you Lion Carla. That's what it is. Because you keep telling all these lies up here about dogs don't represent the township. Dog does. for those that don't understand, they keep getting upset because they must our endorsement. Dalton is under Thornton Township. So, as it relates to the stuff they don't tell you, we have events in several other cities. For those that don't know, if you do follow us, you know exactly what I'm saying. Days in the Park are in every single city. And for those that don't allow us in their city, which I think the board have talked to, you talked to both of them, right? Jerry and Carmen, and told y'all the people that don't allow us in their cities. And y'all know this. Y'all seen emails from these people, Fatty Jones. People send us emails saying, hey, if you come to our town, we're gonna arrest you, we're gonna tow your vehicles. These are all document stuff news if you want the facts, stuff like that. But no one tells the truth up here. Y'all just say stuff, like I said, clickbait. Also, Fox Point, they try to do it in Lansing. Matter of fact, for the Taste of Thornton, I think Angie gave y'all a list of different places that told us no. So that's not true on what they're telling you. They just tell you stuff because, oh, is it out? Where else is gonna be? It's a big venue. When I say my name carry weight, it carry weight. So many people show up to these events, thousands of people show up. So you gotta have a big venue and a big place where you can house all of the activities for the kids, for the adults, the stages, the bleachers, for everything, including the rides. So that's the reason why it's in Dalton, because there's nowhere else that allows in their city or can't house us for a big venue. Can't go to Phoenix, can't go to Post, can't go to Dixon. We go for the smaller stuff, that's what they ain't telling you, which we do in this city. We actually send you things like this out, Days in the Park. And each Days in the Park, it tells you what city is in. So again, whole lies that they just say, oh, we wanted another thing. So you can make an ordinance up all you want. It don't matter. They tell us no. Guess what we're gonna do? We're still gonna provide a way for you residents. We're not gonna not do the event because somebody told us no. I'm an entrepreneur by trade, for those that don't know. When I hear no, I find a yes. I do not stop at no. You have to keep going. Because our goal, our job is to make sure we provide the service or the resource to the residents. That's it. Why do you think the numbers are increased? Because I keep going. I am not stopped. Despite all the lies, all the hatred, all the naysayers, we keep going. When they didn't vote to pay anybody, to pay anything, some people still came to work. Some people still came and did their job, no matter what. What was you at the end of? And thank you, Carmen, because you always in the work. I appreciate you. You always. So I'm just saying, it gotta make sense to what's going on. This is staff, employees. People want their money, guys. But anyway, it's a motion and second on the floor for the ordinance.
Great. I can identify what's for senior services, what's for youth and family services, what's for volunteer programs, what's for administration.
Not here. I've been living here for 30 years, and they trying to crucify her. She's like, Tiffany, let me come in and tell me how good you are. Because they trying to crucify you out here. They trying to crucify you. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you.
So what we done with this, we're gonna let the seniors in so they can go back. At the end of the day, everybody gets recognition as relates to Thornton Township things, and show up. You gotta do is show up to the event. Not just showing stuff Dave in the Park. Anybody that showed up, you see their picture on here. You see Trustee Colonel Carlisle.
Yeah, my picture is photoshopped in there. Photoshopped in there.
Girl, we Photoshop. Girl, stop. We don't even get out like that. So anyway, you see other trustees in here, and then you got our calendar. We got all our events and different stuff, and then you go look at us again on the back. So I got plenty of things just to show you that everybody's included. You show up, they take pictures of stuff, and then we just put it on different things for the township. So I just want to point that out because they don't just say anything and don't tell you the truth. Colorado.
Hello, everyone. My name is Belinda Williams, and I've been a resident of South Holland for almost 30 years. I cannot believe there's so many people out there trying to crucify Tiffany, and she is so wonderful. I am an accountant, but you never know where life gonna find you walking. Because you gotta be careful how you treat somebody in the storm because the weather changes daily. Here I am, a prominent person, an accountant, end up getting cancer, end up having an aneurysm, so it found me in an unfamiliar place. Divorce, kids grown. She has a lawn care service. I have a big house. They come by, they cut my grass. That's one thing I don't have to worry about. This cancer medicine I'm taking makes me where I can't walk. Well, here I found myself unfamiliar in a walker. And I'm walking where I never thought I would be. I listen to these people out here, and it saddens me that everybody want to crucify you. It's like everybody got horns. This lady is so wonderful. I don't see her doing anything wrong. And believe me, if they knew something, they'd bring it out. They only have assumptions. But the lawn care service and the food service is something that I need. And she is wonderful.
Thank you.
And that's all I got to say.
So we can bring the next person in.
Okay.
And so we have to make sure that we're diligent about just making sure everything is in order, and that's all we're saying. So I see your perspective, but I think there's always more than one perspective.
Okay, but look, stop. I just can't stand when people sit up and lie. That's like, bothers my soul. Hold on, you can make a statement, but be truthful in your statement, trustee. Because you do sit here and allow people to suffer. Because if you truly cared, you would not done on people like that a month ago. When you sat here and didn't vote to pay nobody. And I, the supervisor, sat here and begged both of y'all, to pay them people, including the staff. And you sat here and didn't pay them. So stop with the lie. I think people should get paid. I think they should. Then why didn't you vote to pay them? We wouldn't even be in this vote. Hold on. We wouldn't even be in this vote if you would have paid those people that you voted to give a contract to. Y'all voted to give them a contract. So why didn't y'all, hold on. Why didn't you guys, ain't no tabling when it comes to, look, trustee, ain't no tabling when it comes to that. You didn't table it. Why didn't you vote to pay the people when you voted to give them the contract? When you vote to give anybody a contract, let me educate you on this. Their job, yep, that's what you need. You need this lesson. So when you vote, they're thinking they got a contract, meaning guaranteed money, guaranteed work for however long you voted for that contract for them. So when they go to work and doing the will of the people, right? Cutting that grass, no matter what. While you at home chilling, while you up here keeping up chaos, they still cutting grass for that senior, right? Then a month go by, we have a board meeting, and we say, hey, y'all gonna pay the vendors, you're gonna pay everybody, and then you two, you and Chris, sit here and say, no, we didn't pay nobody, not a soul. That's not right. That is not how you run government. That is not how you run your household, let alone a business. But yet y'all did that. So you talk about you want to do no harm to the staff. The staff suffered. They the one was without a check. They the one was asking and begging and pleading, can I get paid? When I'm gonna get paid? What y'all gonna do? Man, I ain't coming to just work for nothing. Most people live check to check. But you guys didn't do anything about that. And we beg and plead with you guys to pay everybody, including the ones you voted for a contract for, and you didn't pay them. So now we got this bigger problem off of your decisions, because these was your decisions, which is, hey, we 2 months behind. Hey, supervisor, we still ain't getting our grass cut. We still got the problem. People getting tickets, costing the township more money because we got to pay the ticket because they under our service, but we didn't do the service. That makes no sense. Then we had even more problems. Y'all didn't pay for the food vendors, which was for senior services. They eat every single week. Every week. They depend on those meals. $1.50, $2. This is what I mean, y'all don't care. But we had to deal with that. Us, the staff, us, youth and family. Did you go pick them kids up? Did you figure out how they was gonna do whatever they was gonna do? No. That's why I keep saying y'all legislate. You don't run day to day. Ask them their opinion of what they need, what should be structured. And then they sit there pleading with you, especially Robert Hunt, pleading with you. Hey, don't put that in there. Hey, since you're gonna make me responsible, let me have some input. No, you ain't getting no input. I'm still gonna do what I wanna do. That's what you said. You did not give the man an opportunity, but you got his name in the ordinance, a law that y'all wanna make. But he can't get a say-so on what it is if he runs day to day. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not thinking. Y'all thinking for self. That's how y'all moving, and that's not right. Y'all gotta do better. We should not be here arguing about bills that should have been paid on contracts y'all voted for.
Let me ask you, a few contractors call me, or vendors, or I don't know how you say it, but they say they submit their bills and you don't put them on the board list. So why do you pick and choose who should be paid and who shouldn't? Because again, we have people that say they've sent bills to you several times, they haven't been added to the bill.
All right, so first of all, let's be crystal clear. I don't do nothing with bills, and you know that. So every department handles their own bills, and they all kept telling you this. So stop trying to do that, because that makes you look ugly. So when it comes to a bill, they talk to Key Price, right? Key Price handles whatever is broken that you guys create. Y'all mess, y'all function, y'all dysfunction. Let me say that. So stop just throwing stuff out. They said they talk to you. Nobody talk to me. Nobody. They talk to staff. So when they put it on the list, hold on. When they put it on the list, because I don't do invoices, and you know that, Carmen. Each department does their invoices, and they always tell you that, and you know that because you worked on this side. You all input it, and put it in the system. So how will I know whatever bill you have? Carmen, stop. This ain't nothing but bait stuff you're trying to do. So let's stick to what I'm saying. You didn't pay the vendors. Are you gonna pay the vendors now? Are you gonna pay the vendors now?
We already discussed it.
So you gonna pay them now? Oh, you still, so why y'all put it on the agenda if you still not gonna pay them? Just for the contract. So are you gonna do it? Are you gonna pay it? Are you gonna pay it? You said no, no. So let's see, call the roll on this business for the grass cutting. Call the roll for the grass cutting. All these lies she doing. Go ahead.
The one thing about it is I don't have to
Anyway,
write
go
over,
ahead,
but I
call the
won't
roll,
write for
please.
you.
Call the roll.
That's
Okay?
right. That's right.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
She's a big liar.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Big liar.
Trustee Jones, Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Okay, next on the agenda is discussion of passing full fees. We have to go close session for that, so prior to that, we're going to allow public comment. Public comment, you have 3 minutes. As public comment, we will go in close session, discuss the last agenda item. So,
Edna Boston,
yep, go right here to the mic, you got it. You want to sign?
I've been living out here for 48 years. I've never seen such carrying on in my life. You gotta stop. It's been 8 months since they've been picking on that lady. I don't know if it's just her or if it's the work with her. I don't have the inner circle. I don't know what's going on here. But something needs to give. It needs to stop. All of you. Search your souls and find out what you can do to clear this up, because the world knows about all of this garbage. I'm sick of it. Every night on TV. I mean, I'm just tired of it. Please make Thornton Township safe again and have us all be good fellows and love each other, as she says all the time.
You wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and look on Facebook, it's about Tiffany. It sickens me that people are not sleeping, shitting, or eating, thinking about Tiffany. Like it said, I'll be at work for 12 hours. Look on Facebook, Tiffany. 4 o'clock in the morning, the post was just made 3 minutes. Y'all just not right. Y'all just not doing right by these bills, by the citizens at all. Y'all can have personal agendas against Tiffany, who cares? It's life. Everybody not gonna like her. Some people gonna hate her, some people gonna love her. But at the end of the day, what about the citizens? What are we doing?
Right now at 6, Dalton's acting police chief just appeared before a federal judge to face bankruptcy, fraud, and perjury charges.
It's the latest chapter in what's become an ongoing saga involving the village of Dalton. Our Andrew Ramos was in court and joins us live with what happened. Andrew.
That's right, Joe and Erica. That arraignment wrapped up just moments ago, where acting police chief of Dalton, Lacey, pleaded not guilty to all the charges. Now, as part of pre-trial release conditions, a judge ordered him to turn in all his firearms as well as his FOID card. Now, in court, federal prosecutors laid out a 9-count indictment against the Dalton official, claiming he devised a scheme to defraud by way of filing for bankruptcy in an effort to hide assets and income to avoid paying over $40,000 in a lawsuit settlement that goes back nearly a decade. Now, prosecutors say as part of this scheme, Lacey repeatedly lied about monthly income, where he concealed multiple bank accounts that he controlled, also lying about being separated from his wife, saying that he lived alone, preventing creditors to go after her. Now, Lacey has been charged with 5 counts of bankruptcy fraud, 2 counts of making false statements in a bankruptcy case, and 2 counts of perjury. Now, the federal indictment happens in the shadow of ongoing turmoil in the village of Dalton, where Mayor Tiffany Henyard is currently under investigation for misuse of village funds. A recent report released by former Chicago mayor turned special investigator Lori Lightfoot showed that the village had a staggering $3.5 million in debt. The report also highlighted how some city employees racked up overtime, specifically Lacey, who received almost $216,000 in OT since 2022. Now, despite Dalton trustees saying that Lacey is currently on unpaid administrative leave, his attorney maintains that his client is still on the payroll and actively employed, also suggesting that this indictment is a witch hunt.
Suddenly now that Lightfoot came out with this report, Mr. McGrath is ordering people not to give Mr. Lacey his what is owed to him. It's completely illegal.
Now, if convicted, Lacey could face up to 5 years in federal prison for each count. He's back in court on October 1st. Reporting live outside Dirksen Federal Court, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, Chicago.
Thanks, Andrew.